That's a lifeline for Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur get a point against Liverpool. And this is mind blowing because looking at the game, that first half, Liverpool were all over Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur looked toothless, they looked mouthlet, they looked all bark and no bite. And of course, you then talk about the goal from Szoboszlai, absolutely devastating people when it comes to direct set pieces. He has 5 goals this season, 4 of them goals from a direct set piece. He does it again. He did it against Arsenal. He did it against City. I think he did it against Bournemouth. And now he's doing it against Tottenham Hotspur. But a key part about this situation to think about is richarlison just always scores at Anfield. If you're talking about people that Anfield supporters or Liverpool supporters dread looking at or dread watching, Anfield is richarlison. Because while he was at Everton, richarlison scored against Liverpool at the Anfield. And now that he's at Tottenham Hotspur, he's still scoring against Liverpool at Anfield. He has saved Tottenham Hotspur because Nottingham Forest took a point from Manchester City. West Ham took a point from Manchester City. And now Tottenham Hotspur were losing until the 90th minute. They were losing until the dying minute. And richarlison steps up to give them at least a point. That is mind-blowing to think about. That is the way to move. It truly is. richarlison, whether we talk about how annoying he plays or how lack of quality he is or how many chances he needs to score a goal, today he was the best player for Tottenham Hotspur. He was fighting from the beginning to the end. And we need to give him credit for just the fight that he showed Tottenham Hotspur fans. The fight that he put on for Tottenham. The fight, he was one of the only people today fighting. But I have to give them credit for the entire Tottenham team. Today he got it right. He put them in a 4-4-2 situation. With, of course, Vicario starting from lineup. You had Vicario in the back line. He went for Spence, Dragusin, Danso, and Poro. Of course, there was no Van der Ven or Romero. So he had to go with those two. And they did well. And then he then brought on Souza, who is technically a right back. Gray, a midfielder in his natural position. Matassa and Mateus Stel. And in this midfield, and I'm like, why is he not playing Xavi Simons? Why in the world is he not playing Xavi Simons?